Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me as I do my amateur makeup get ready with me. So first off, you see the unorthodox way I put on my brows. I do it with mascara. I take the Benefit mascara and I draw on some um, brows. So that's the way I learned to do it. I tried every other way. I tried looking at every makeup guru, and this is the only way I can do it. So, what I'm doing today is showing you how you can enhance yourself, um, and you don't have to be a pro at it. It's how it makes you feel and what you do. So I take my matte concealer, I believe it's number 45, once I paint on a resemblance of a brow, and I go in and try to clean it up so that it won't look so crazy and messed up. Give it some sort of structure. And this is the way I learned to do it. It's the only way I do it that makes it turn out even remotely good enough. Um, I played with it for a long time until I did what I found works for me. And that's why I say you do not have to be a pro at it. And I, I bow to those who can do it. But for me, for this grandma, this is the way I can put it on. And so I just try to make it even as much as I can. Um, and just drawing on just a little bit of brows. And sometimes I can get it better than other times. Um, but today I'm just doing a very, very barely there makeup look. And so I take it and I use the Urban Decay brow finish when I'm finished drawing on whatever I draw on. However it turns out, honey, is how it's gonna look. Sometimes it look better than others, but this is it. So I go ahead and I fill it in, and I love the Urban Decay brow finish. Oh my gosh. Next, I take the Instant Age Rewind Eraser by Maybelline. It's in Mahogany, number 45. I take that to do any correcting I need um, because I have a lot of dark circles around my eyes and my birthmark is dark. So I take it and I just apply it to give it to brighten up and cover up as much of that dark pigmented skin as possible. I found it works. I tried it. I got it off Amazon and it just makes it a little easier for me. I don't put a lot of foundation on, and this makes it a little lighter. So I put it on and I just blend it all in. You know, a lot of us try to follow, and at least I know I did. I tried so hard to follow some of the great makeup artists and those who are not even makeup artists, but they can just beat their face. I can't do it, honey. There's no fight. Then I take the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Deep Spice, number 7W1. And that is my foundation. I put just a little bit on the back of my hand, and as you can see, it is not much at all. And I take this brush, don't know the name of it, but it's the brush I like to use that I found of all the brushes that lets me put it on the best. And what I do is I take some and I dab it especially under my eyes where my birthmark was, and on my lids because those are the darkest spots. So I make sure that I get it there good, and then I put it everywhere else on my face. And you see I pat it in because I'm going to take the sponge and really blend it. And then I take it and I take the rest and rub it on the remainder of my face. I try to make sure I get in there good, even though I'm barely using any at all. And then I take my sponge and I go in again and I really blend it in. Blend, blend, blend. I did learn that. Blend, blend, blend. And my face is not bad for 56. I don't get breakouts. Um, the only time I find that I may get any type of breakout is if I drink any type of soda. You know how you might eat a little pizza and you want something to help you burp. I try every 6 months. I might eat a slice of cheese pizza and try to drink some soda, and the next day, there it is. So I rarely ever do that. Now I'm taking the NYX Born to Glow in Cappuccino, and I'm putting that concealer under my eyes. I like to let it sit for a few seconds because I have a lot of lines under my eyes, so I want to make sure that it gets in there. So I just take a few seconds, let it sit, and then I will blend out. As I was saying, it's so hard to follow gurus and those who can do makeup so well because, for one, if you just do not have that in you, you cannot, you just can't do it, at least not for me. I mean, buying the products is not going to make me beat my face the way they do. Buying the product is not going to do it. So I just simply said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just start putting it on and see what works for me. And this is what works for me. So I'm going to take my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just going to set the concealer that I put under my eyes and on my lids. I put a little more on my right lid than I do on the left because my right lid is darker. So I learned to just put a little more on that one. And I just blend that in as well. I don't what you call bake because there's nothing to bake. I barely got any makeup on. So then what I do while that's sitting, I take my NYX Pump It Up lip plumper. You know, it really doesn't plump or give you that tingly plumping feeling, but it really lets my lipstick or gloss or whatever I'm putting on my lips stay better, and it just goes on smoother. So I like to use that. So I took the excess powder off, And then I take my Jeffree Star and Morphe collab setting spray. I love this stuff. And I put it on and let it set the little bit of makeup I have on and that powder. And then I take that same brush that I put on my foundation and I just go over it again with the excess foundation that's on it. And I don't know, I like the way it looks when I redo it again after putting on that setting spray. So, like I said, unorthodox. Next, I am going to take the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream, the blush, and I have it in Rose Latte. I am actually putting that on my lids. Yes, I love Fenty and a whole lot of other makeup products because you can use them on different parts of your face. So since I want that very barely there makeup look, the blush cream goes on and you can barely see it, but it is there. And I just love this cream. And I take my Morphe palette. It's the Artistry palette. And I take the color Hotness. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in the corner. This is one of my favorite colors. I'm going to take that brush and like I told you, I don't know what the name of the brush is, but I like the way it puts the eyeshadow on. And so I put that in the corners. And like I said, this color is called Hotness. And I take my finger and I just blend it in on both sides. And I take a little more of the Cheeks Out Cream blush and put it in the corners with my other finger. And then I go right back over it again with the finger that has the Morphe Hotness shadow on it. Then I take this flat brush and I just blend it all together. Like I said, don't know if it's the right brush to do it, but I do it that way. And then I take the Fenty Galaxy palette and I go over with just in the corners with the more Meteor Crush. I like to put just a little glitter. Sometimes I make it heavier, sometimes I don't. And I take it and I just put it right in the corners of my eyes. Can I go heavier on all this? Yes, I can. But today I just don't want to. I want it to barely be there. And I continue to do that in the corner. And then I go in with my Almay Instant Glow Stick. It's the highlighting duo, and I just dab a little underneath, right underneath my brow to give it just that little glow under there. And next I am going to put that same wonderful Fenty Cheeks Out cream. Don't forget it's in Rose Latte, and I just put a little bit right there on my cheekbone. And I got these MAC lashes with one of the wigs I bought. I don't even know if it's real. But I'm gonna put it on, and I put it on with the adhesive I use is the Vluse by Envy. I love this adhesive. It goes on like you're putting eyeliner on, and I put it right above my lashes, and it is the only way I can put on my lashes. So I take my Sephora Mascara and I just make sure that I put a little on my lashes, which I barely got any that you can see. I have no lashes, nor do I have brows. So I gotta make sure I add extra so you can see it. And then I just continue and put on my lashes. So I'm showing you right now how I actually do the adhesive and how it actually looks like you're putting on liner. I make sure that I get the corners good because that's where I find that lashes rise up the most, is when you don't have it in the corners. And voila, lashes. So what I notice about these lashes is when you hold your head down, you could tell that I just don't like the way that looks like. It looks like fake lashes, but I'm gonna use it. I always wash my hands, and one of the hand soaps that I use is from Home Goods, and it's called the Real Simple. That's the brand, and it's in vanilla coconut, and it's a foam. And I take my Walmart Assurance disposable washcloths, which I rave about all the time, and I clean my brushes as I go, and I wash my hands to get off any excess makeup. So just like when you're cooking and you clean as you go, I clean as I go when I'm putting on makeup. And I'll let you see how that foam looks. Now I am going to take my Pearl Essence white tea. It has hazelnut in it. Has hazelnut. It has witch hazel in it, and it is a face moisturizer. And that is what I actually use whenever I'm finished putting on my makeup. And I have the Givenchy Duo, the Perfect Pink, which is a plumper as well. So I wanted to review that off of my little mini haul video, which I hope you go and watch. And it is tingling, so it is truly trying to plump these lips up. And the Duo comes with that lip plumper in Perfect Pink, and then a La Rouge, and it is black, but it goes on whatever color your lips are. And so it's gonna, mine's come up in that beautiful pale pink. You can barely see it. I actually love that. You can do a lip liner if you want, but look how natural and how just there but barely there. I love that duo. And here is my look. So I'm going to put on my earrings that I got from Dillard's, which is where I get most of all my earrings. They last forever. And I use different brands of earrings from there, but I haven't found one that did not hold up, and I've had earrings for years. And this is the look with just my scarf, barely there makeup look. But wait, I'm going to do it with my wig. And I am going to link the wig below. I got it from Amazon. I call it my 70s wig because I love the way it looks. It looks like the 70s. And I love how messy it is. And to me, it just looks so natural. And sometimes I will water it and put some curl into it with some activator. But today I just got it messy. And this is my look. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look at me. Told you, just enhance the beauty you already have. That's all you need to do, ladies. Bye. Love you guys.